We're live. Oh, we're live. Holy moly, we're live. Live and in your face. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the party that never stops, except at about in an hour. It'll probably stop. So, well, what are you going to do? Can't have it all. Anyways, it's a Thursday night. The NFL draft is going on. I hope you, if you are watching us, appreciate you tuning in. I don't know what my Vikings are going to do. I think they have a picks 11 and 23. Kirk Cousins is gone to Atlanta, so what are you going to do? The Cardinals here locally, I think, have pick number 4. They also still have Kyler Murray. Drafting quarterbacks in the top 10, unless you're a Manning or a Mahomes, never works out. Those are the only 3 quarterbacks drafted in the top, the top 10 of the NFL draft that have won a Super Bowl with their original team. Matthew Stafford is the only other player. Obviously, he won that with the Rams. So if your team is hoping for a quarterback that's going to save them, odds are no, he's going to probably be a bust if he's drafted in the top 10. So there you go. Yeah, Peyton Manning, number 1. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to talk about that. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about vinyl. Here we are. It's Rock This Town Records. We're in beautiful Gilbert, Arizona. It's starting to warm up now, and it's going to get hot. And yeah, I don't look forward to that. But yeah, Jenn's back at Command HQ, handling all of the pulling all the strings. Let's just say. And then Audrey is here producing with me. She's to my right. And we've got we kind of fixed the yeah, we're kind of adjusting we adjusted the camera today, and I've already bumped into it somehow. So what are you going to do there? But yeah, we got 3 crates of really good stuff tonight again. We've got Ween, we've got the Beatles, we've got a lot of good stuff. And then there's another one over here, which you can't really see. And then there's some new vinyl restocks that we got in over there that we'll pull into the show as well. So we'll probably hang out here for just a little bit, then we'll get things started. Feel free to jump into the chat and say hey, because we always like hearing from people. And then if you're watching on Facebook or X or on YouTube, a thumbs up, a little like would be appreciated if you could take the time to do that. Yeah, that's always cool. We actually sold, Audrey's already given me the thumbs up. I say no, Audrey. I'm going to vamp for a little while. We actually sold a couple of, looks like we sold a couple of wall records. Our wall records are our So Choice wall, inspired by Ferris Bueller and Mr. John Hughes, is dwindling down. But the good news is I just recorded a video, not more than like 10 minutes ago, of some cherry stuff. Some like, ooh, very nice stuff coming to the show next week and the following week. So we'll start getting that scheduled out tomorrow. There's some killer stuff. I'm thinking about next week, I might start a new format for the show. Not really a new format, but Wednesday nights will be like the rock stuff that's great. And then Thursday night, we'll probably do like more of like a metal / hair metal night, and then mix in a little bit of punk as well. That'll be kind of the spotlight. There'll be other records in the show, but kind of like these really elite titles that are just cherry and are hard to find. We'll probably feature it that way. And then Friday nights might be Friday night in Japan, because we've gotten in a bunch of Japanese presses recently, which I think are fantastic. I'm just like, oh, this is great. So that's what's next week is looking like. So anyways, I digress. That's about it. Let's kind of get the party started here tonight. Are we still good, Audrey, to start? All right, cool. And then, yeah, if you miss anything on the first time through, you can just, we'll recap this one, and we'll recap, yeah, there you go. And if you're tuning in for the first time, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, give us a little shout out and say hello, because we've got a great community developing, and that's fantastic. Jenn and I love that, and I know Audrey is appreciative of that as well. And obviously, if you're joining us again, that's great for like the 18th or the 75th time. So I don't think is that the guy that played bass in Spinal Tap? I think it is. I think it's Harry Shearer. Anyways, but whatever. All right, starting us off tonight, we've got a copy of Fleetwood Mac Rumors. This is a reissue. It's actually on clear vinyl. We sold out of the picture disc for Record Store Day. All that stuff went. It was crazy. But yeah, this is the vinyl's in excellent condition. The jacket is fantastic. It's on clear vinyl. It's $29 if you're interested. Haven't had much Radiohead in the show. So I'm excited that we got a copy of this. It is a reissue, obviously, because an OG Radiohead would be just insane. This one's $24. It's VG++. It is the King of Limbs from Radiohead. If you're into Radiohead, and I know a lot of people are, good stuff there. So there you go, $24 for Radiohead. Another reissue to start the night off. This is the Beatles, Abbey Road. It's $29 as well. It's in excellent condition. So very nice, and perhaps their best album. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and say it is their best album. Then we come to Green Day. This is Nimrod, reissued as well. It's $29. Very nice. One of their most popular records, I would say. I'm kind of buzzing through this here now, but I'm going to slow it down a little bit. So we put the Post-its on this one because YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, they Instagram, anyways, it's a long story, but Instagram's already flagged this image because of the whatever. But the album cover is perfection. This is, by all my research, the 2007 pressing of Chocolate and Cheese from Ween. It's in excellent condition. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and this is $1.99. So this is your banger of the night to start with. We've got a great white banger to come as well. So, but yeah, if you're into Ween, this is a hard record to find. This is the second time we've had a copy of Ween in the store. We had one for our birthday last year. And our birthday party is coming up on April. Well, no, not April. It's coming up on June 15th on Saturday. So I hope you'll join us in. But yeah, we covered this up just in case, YouTube was like, or Facebook was like. So anyways, there you go. $1.99, a beautiful, beautiful copy of Ween's Chocolate and Cheese. This is Grand Funk Railroad, baby. And they're an American. Oh, this isn't the Railroad. This is just Grand Funk. They're an American band. This is a VG copy. It is only $5. So from one end of the spectrum to the other. Who's going to be first tonight? Who's going to grab the first record? That's the call, man. Who's first? Usually it's Chris Goings. I mean, Chris is probably what I'd say, Audrey. What you say? Maybe 6, 7 times Chris has been first. Wow. So Chris is the master at first. So if you want to try to rival Chris, there you go. And maybe Stevie Ray Vaughan is the album to do it with. This is $59. It's a beautiful copy, excellent condition. The jacket is tip top. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with the jacket. It is fantastic. $59, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. This is Texas Flood from Mr. Stevie Ray Vaughan. We have a winner. Is it Chris?
No.
Oh, okay.
We had
cool.
2 people comment for Grand Funk. Denise was first.
Denise goes for Grand Funk. All right, cool. Denise is first. Very nice. Thanks, Denise. We've got Raven. The pack is back for $14. This is an excellent copy. You remember Raven from back in the day? I don't know that album that much. That's quite the cover, but whatever. This is Raven again. This is Stay Hard. $14. An excellent copy of that record, and there they are, and they love coming out of the lockers, don't they? They must have a sports thing. Maybe they're NFL guys. Maybe I think they're from Canada for some reason. I don't know why. So maybe they love themselves some hockey. So there you go. We had a copy of this last night. We still had another copy. So don't, if you picked up the one last night, don't worry. This isn't the same copy. This is actually 2 copies. The person that we bought this collection from, a guy named Frank, he had 2 copies of this. Go figure. So this is the same thing as last night. The vinyl's in excellent condition as well. Green River vinyl, and it's Creedence live. Yeah, April 14th, 1970, with the classic lineup of the band. So, all right, I got to stand up here. I had a rotation there. I'm okay, in case you were wondering. This is the album before the final countdown. This is Europe. This is an excellent copy on the vinyl. This is $24, and it's Wings of Tomorrow from Europe. So no final countdown on this one, but you still get the Joey Tempest, and you still get the Johnny Norum, on guitar, so not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Elvis. This is sealed. It's $29. This is Elvis Now. It's rare to find a record from, say, 1974 that is still sealed. I kid you not. Looks like he's doing some covers on this one, Elvis's. Hey Jude, among others. Fools Rush In. Well, that might have been an Elvis song, so there you go. Another Elvis. This is $19. Was that other one $29? Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah. It's just sealed. It's crazy. This is a beautiful copy from, I think, around the same time in 74. $19. Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. That is Elvis. The vinyl is in VG++ condition. It's actually a quadraphonic. And yes, you can play quadraphonic albums on your traditional turntables. Quadraphonic was really big in the 70s and then not so big after that. This is Miss Stevie Nicks. That is a $14 record, and it's a VG++ copy of Rock a Little. You know what I like about this album is it's got it's got I Can't Wait, and then the other song I love was where is it? Talk to Me. I love Talk to Me. That's a fabulous song. Dolly Parton, $14, excellent copy. 9 to 5 and Odd Jobs. That is the full-length album from Dolly. Very nice. You ever seen the movie 9 to 5, Audrey?
I have.
She has seen 9. That surprises me.
Well, my mom loves dollies.
Oh, her mom loves Dolly. Okay, got it. So that makes sense. I guess then you've probably seen Steel Magnolias as well. She has. So she's seen both of Dolly's best movies. I can't think of any. Well, there's the one with Burt Reynolds. There was that one. I can't think of any of those. Probably the top 3 Dolly movies there. Sammy Hagar once again, not deja vu. We just had another copy of 3 Lock Box in. This is an excellent copy on the vinyl. This one is $14. Beautiful copy of 3 Lock Box. There you go. Nice. Got a little Bobby Gentry and Glenn Campbell, a VG++ copy. $9. We got some Ratt and what else we got coming up here? And just after we finish this crate, Ratt, Striper, Great White, some Robert Plant. Nice. Anyways, this is Bobby Gentry and Glenn Campbell, VG++ copy for $9. There you go. A little more Elvis, baby. He Touched Me. VG++, Elvis singing probably the best albums or the best of gospel music there, including Amazing Grace. There you go. He Is My Everything. Westchester Music. That's funny. It sold for $4.67 back in the day, and now it's $9. This, if you invested in this, you doubled your money in 50 years. Maybe not a good investment, but for us, it's a good deal at $9. This is Billy Joel, Piano Man, VG+ copy for $9. Got some ring wear there maybe and scuffing on the cover, but the back cover looks pretty good. A little more Billy Joel. That's $9. VG copy of An Innocent Man, if you're interested. We've got Elton John. Everybody loves Elton John. I rarely see this record. Ice on Fire, excellent copy for $9 of Elton. Dirty Dancing, that is, you remember the movie. VG+ copy. I've never seen this movie. And I love Jerry Orbach. Who's in this movie? I can't name a lot of things that Jerry Orbach has been in, except for Dirty Dancing and Law and Order. So there you go. A VG+ copy, $9. More Sammy Hagar. It's a Sammy Bonanza. This is Standing Hampton, a VG+ copy for $9. Obviously, the copy we had last week was autographed by Sammy, authenticated as well. And but that's gone now. So there's just this copy left. ABBA, the album, VG+ copy for $9. We've got the Jets. They're a Minneapolis band. This is Magic. The vinyl is in excellent condition. This is a pressing from France. So is there... Oh, Make It Real's on here. Rock It To You. Yeah, there you go. Twin Towns sound crossed. Yeah, I know where that studio was in Minneapolis. Actually, it's maybe Bloomington, a suburb, where the Mall of America is and where Met Stadium used to be in Met Center. Because I saw Def Leppard at the Met Center. One show, not enough. Two shows, still not enough. By overwhelming demand, a third show. Welcome back, Def Leppard. There you go. I don't know. Feeling a little weird today. This is Patti LaBelle, $9. Excellent copy. So there you go. All right, cool. Let's keep moving. More Dolly. This is Heartbreaker, an excellent copy for $9. We got a little Jethro Tull, $5. VG plus copy. We've got Earth, Wind, and Fire for $5. VG copy. Some Wings. That is a heavy record. VG plus copy. What is this? 3 albums? Feels like it's about 3. Maybe it's only 2. And then finally, one more Elvis. He is girl happy in this soundtrack. It's $5. VG plus copy. All right, let's go through these again because apparently this is the worst crate of records in the history of the world. Only Grand Funk sold, Audrey.
Well, Jason will take Billy Joel, Piano Man, and Innocent Man.
Oh, okay. Jason's going to grab a couple of the Billy Joels. Cool, Jason. So it's not the worst crate of records in the history of the world. And I missed it. I think Billy Joel was like right there. Yep. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. He saved the day from it being the worst crate of records we've ever featured in the show. And I thought it was actually a pretty good crate. What am I going to do? I thought, Dolly, come on, man. Anyways, let's run through them again and see if it is a little better than I thought it was. This is Fleetwood Mac Rumors. It's a clear vinyl for $29. That is the King of Limbs from Radiohead, $24. That is not a Bee Gees, a Beatles remastered from Abbey Road on 180 gram vinyl. Excellent condition, pretty much like new. Pressed in Germany, very nice. They always do good presses in Germany, like the French do, like the Japanese do, like the Europeans do, like the Americans do. There you go, and that is all. Maybe the Netherlands. Oh, the Netherlands, great pressings too. But anyways, that is $29. That is $29 for Nimrod as well from Green Day. This is the banger. This is Ween. Well, you know what I mean. There's nothing wrong with the album cover. We're just covering it up just in case YouTube is like, this is $199, and it's a 2007 issue. Excellent copy. There you go. The 2007 and the 2014 copies are almost indistinguishable. Because the later pressing comes with a CD. There was not a CD with this one. But either way, you're kind of in that same ballpark for the Ween record there. And actually, I forgot that Ween was actually on the South Park vinyl that was for Record Store Day. Ween, Primus, and then Alex Lifeson and Geddy Lee. So hope you got a chance to pick that up as it's sold out now. That is Stevie Ray Vaughan, Texas Flood, $59. A beautiful, beautiful copy of that record. We had Raven, The Pack is Back, Stay Hard. If you missed any pricing, let me know. That is Creedence, live at the Royal Albert. We had Europe for $24. We had Elvis, that's sealed for $29. More Elvis. Stevie Nicks, Dolly, Sammy Hagar, Standing Hampton, Bobby Gentry and Glenn Campbell, Elvis, little Elton John, Dirty Dancing, more Sammy, ABBA, The Jets, Rocket to You, Patti LaBelle with Winner, Dolly, Jethro Tull, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Wings, and the young man called Elvis. That apparently, I wonder if Elvis was a popular name when Elvis was born. I wonder how many people were naming their kids Elvis. You know, it's just kind of a unique name. Obviously, not so much anymore. But at that point in time, I wonder how common Elvis was. So, all right, let's run through some new vinyl that we have back in stock tonight. And then we'll get to our other crate of pre-owned vinyl. And then we'll circle back on this one as well to see if you're interested. I got to put some squeak on these wheels because it makes a little bit of noise there. All right. One copy left of the Stones Record Store Day. This is the UK version of the record. that was put out. And it's on black and blue vinyl, black and blue swirl vinyl. And this is number 2263. I think the one last night was 2260, if my memory serves. This one is 2263 of the Stones. And we have one copy left of this Record Store Day release for the Stones, live at the Racket in 2023. That's $32.99. This one was $32.99 as well. And then finally, Willie Nelson, $37.99, 2 LP of Phases and Stages from Willie. So that's kind of the key stuff we have left from Record Store Day. I think that's pretty much it. We got some Cheech and Chong still, and we got the Frank Zappa for President. But I wanted to feature those three because that's it when it's it. And today I sold my last copy of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, the UV edition. I hope you got one. We ordered a ton. We sold them all. I already see them selling on eBay and places like that for over $100. I personally think because that was such a cool version, that's going to be a $250 record. So if you got one, take good care of it because everybody's going to want that pressing because it's so original and so unique. It's sold out everywhere. So anyways, there you go. I'm done with my Pink Floyd story. Back in stock one more time, Load by Metallica. That is $29.99. Kill 'Em All back in stock, $28.99. And finally, we had a copy of Saint Anger come back in stock, $29.99. There you go. Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again. $25.99 back in stock. Yep, I know that record. And then one more Britney as well, Femme Fatale by Britney, $25.99. Soundgarden, got a little tear in the shrink wrap there, but don't let it bother you because it's pristine still there, it looks like. $45.99. That is Super Unknown with, yeah, there you go. Black Hole Sun, Spoon Man. So many good songs. Fell on Black Days. Love Chris Cornell. Got another copy of this back in stock. This is Rain and Blood from Slaughter. It's the red splatter vinyl. Was able to get a couple more. Actually, also next week, I was able to get like the last copies from our distributor. One of the distributors was sold out. There's only basically two major vinyl distributors in the U.S. One of them sold out of Paper Cuts, the splatter version from Linkin Park. So I'm getting some more copies of that in. The other one had a few. I bought the last of it, and it's gone now because those were limited. So I'll have those next week if you're interested. Sabbath. What's that?
Slayer, not Slaughter.
Oh yeah, sorry. Actually, it would be fun to hear Slayer doing like Up All Night, Sleep All Day by Slaughter. That would be a hoot, isn't it? Who's the guy that sings in the Journey cover band? That's nobody from Slaughter. I think it's the lead singer of Anthrax. Goes out on tour and he does all Journey songs. I kid you not. Look it up on YouTube. It's fantastic. He's actually pretty good. What can I say? This is Saigon Kick. This is $26.99. This is on Deep Purple vinyl, limited to 2,000 copies. Got another one back in the store. Rush Power Windows. These young men can play, and they can play, and they can play. This is $31.99. Big Bunny. I remember that song. That's a good song. That kind of leads off the album. Rage Against the Machine, self-titled, $26.99. There you go. Kick Out the Jams, Renegades of Funk. Very nice. We've got OK Computer. Oh, speaking of Radiohead, tying in a little Radiohead here. $42.99 for OK Computer. This feels like a 2 LP. It's very weighty. I'm not sure if it is. Maybe it is. Logical Track Order. There you go. Interesting. There you go. So Tom York and company there. Rack on Tours. That is Broken Boy Soldiers with Steady As She Goes on it. Jack White and company. Little Queensryche back in stock. $35.99. That is Promised Land. That's a color on color vinyl. I think this record from, I think I've said this before. Sometimes I repeat myself, but I Am, Damaged, Bridged, Disconnected, Lady Jane. This is a really, really good album from Queensryche. It's maybe underrated. It came out after Empire, and Empire was so good. Operation Mindcrime before that, which was so good. But I would hold those three albums up against anything that any other bands have done. the Guns N' Roses, Appetite and the Illusions, the Def Leppard, High and Dry, Pyromania, Hysteria, Led Zeppelin 1, 2, and 3. Yes, I'm going there. I just went there. Tesla, their first 3 records. All right. Sorry, Audrey. I had to tell my little story.
Christina will take Willie Nelson. Or was it? The Phases and Stages?
Yeah, Phases and Stages. All right. Cool, Christina. Cool. Thank you. Christina grabs Willie Nelson. That's our last copy of Willie Nelson. Jenn, who's back at Command HQ, if you could take that out of stock so nobody tries to buy it online, that would be dandy. Another back in stock. This is Public Image, first issue. And yeah, that is Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols with his new band, Public Image, $38.99. And then finally, Train, Drops of Jupiter. Nice. This is a solid red and black vinyl, limited to 2,000 copies. Drops of Jupiter, $39.99. These guys were huge on VH1 back in the day, huh? Yep. Drops of Jupiter was obviously the big the hit there. So let me run through these restocks really quick, and then we'll get on to our next crate of the night. All right, let's see here. Let's do this. Rolling Stones. That is a Record Store Day release, and then Rolling Stones, the last 2 we have in the store. Metallica, Load, Kill 'Em All, Saint Anger, A Little Britney, She Did It Again, Femme Fatale, Soundgarden, that is Super Unknown, Slayer, not Slaughter, Slayer, Savatage, who of course have basically become Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's so if you ever gone to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra, this is the original band that ended up creating Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Savatage. Saigon Kick, we had Rush, Power Windows, Rage Against the, come on, man. Tom Morello and company are treating me bad here. That is Rage Against the Machine. OK Computer from Radiohead. The Raconteurs, Queensryche, Public Image, and finally Train. And there you go. All right, let's swap this bad boy out. Yoink, yoink. Any updates on who the Cardinals took? If anybody's watching the NFL draft, I'm curious. I tuned in maybe about 5:40 and checked to see how the draft was going, and I think Caleb Williams went number 1 as expected, and then Jaden Daniels went number 2 to Washington, but I don't know who went number 3, and I don't know who the Cardinals picked, or maybe they traded down. Who knows? So, anyways, if anybody knows who the Cardinals took, let me know. All right, Ratt, Invasion of Your Privacy. The only man in the world that can say his guitars were incendiary for a brief moment in 1986 is Mr. Warren DeMartini. You're in Love and Lay It Down. It doesn't get any better than that. That is $29. It's a VG Plus copy of Invasion of Your Privacy. This is To Hell with the Devil by Stryper. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and that is $39. That's the yellow and black attack. They actually match the colors of our store, because the colors of our store are black and yellow. We haven't gone to this degree, though I do have that hair. Let's see, no, not that guy's hair. I'm going with, is that Robert Sweet? And that's Michael Sweet, and then guy number 3 and guy number 4. So I'm gonna go with Michael Sweet having the best hair, and that's the hair I have right now. Yes, it is.
Sorry, I thought I was grabbing a record. I wasn't fully reading things right.
Okay.
Your answers are in the comments for the draft picks.
Oh, the answers.
I thought someone commented a record.
Oh, they went Marvin Harrison Jr. Nice. So they go. So Larry's gone, Larry Fitzgerald, and they go Marvin Harrison Jr. I know that a lot of people said that this guy was probably the best prospect in the draft. So we shall see, I guess. This is Great White. This is Hook. This is $99. It's in excellent condition. It's got a little bit of a, the vinyl's in excellent condition. On the jacket itself, there's a little bit of a slight tear down there, just a very minor one. There's a little bit of a crease there, But yeah, this is Hooked. It's the Columbia House Club Edition. So let me do that. There you go. So yeah, if you're looking to complete, and Great White was such a great band, no pun intended. And then the station fire that happened, and I've told Audrey about that briefly, about the fire. That's the band that their pyro started on fire in a small club and ended up like 100 people died.
Oh.
Including like the guitarist, not the original guitarist, but one of the guitarists in the band.
Yikes.
It was terrible. So are those records ever going to be reissued? Reissued? Probably not because of that situation. But yeah, it's fun to get some Great White records in.
Roger will take Great White.
Oh, Roger grabbing Great White. Nice. Cool. Thanks, Roger. Overall, like I said, yeah, the vinyl is excellent, and it's a beautiful copy, except for just a little bit of a crease there, and then the little blah, 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 there. Exactly. All right, cool. All right, Roger, thanks for getting us going. Let's start rocking now. This is Jimi Hendrix, Valleys of Neptune. This is in excellent condition. This is only $19. This is a 2 LP. This is beefy. It's a reissue. But let's see what's the track list on this. Stone Free, Valleys of Neptune, Bleeding Heart, Hear My Train a-Comin', Mr. Bad Luck, Sunshine of Your Love. Can I assume that's the Cream cover? You got to figure it is. Loverman, Ships Passing Through the Night, Fire, nice. Red House, Lullaby for Summer, and Crying Blue Rain is the track list on that bad boy from Mr. Jimi Hendrix. This is Now and Zen. This is an excellent copy of the Robert Plant. I think this was at 87, and this is $19. We had one, I think, a couple of weeks ago. Got another one in. Heaven Knows. Tall, cool one. Yeah. There you go. Ship of Fools as well for Mr. Robert Plant. That is Discovery by, who is this by? Is it by Discovery? I think it is. When this album came in, I was very unfamiliar with it. But yeah, if you know, you know, I guess. This is $24. It's an excellent copy of the record. There you go. I don't know who they are, really, unfortunately. Taylor Swift, I know who she is. That is her second most recent record, sort of. This is Midnight's, $24. It's in excellent condition. This the vinyl on this is the mahogany vinyl. So there you go. Very nice. Genesis, a VG++ copy of Invisible Touch. That is $19. It does have some ringwear. Somebody wrote KMF there. Not sure who that was. Kimberly Malcolm Fields. Maybe that's it. Remember Kim Fields from, what was that show? Mrs. Garrett was on it. Blair, Joe, Facts of Life. Thank you. Thank you very much. Invisible Touch, Tonight. Land of Confusion. Yeah. In Too Deep. Throwing It All Away. Great stuff. Boston, self-titled debut, $14. VG plus copy. A greatest hits record. I don't have to say anything else about that. Paul Simon, still crazy after all these years. Excellent copy of this one. That is $14. A little more Elton John tonight. That's greatest hits. VG plus for $14. All right. Ooh, this is cool. You know, I love Mel Brooks. Blazing Saddles. Come on. Among other stuff. I've tried to watch this like movie twice, and I keep falling asleep in it. It was probably like 20 years between trying to watch it. I don't know why. I love Gene Wilder as well. What's your favorite Gene Wilder movie, Audrey? Is it?
I think I've only ever seen Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. She says she's only seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which makes sense. I get it. So, first three movies I ever saw in theaters. The first one was Herbie the Love Bug, and then Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then a little movie called Star Wars that went on to become a terrible franchise in 2024, thanks to Kathleen Kennedy and others, J.J. Abrams, who have ruined it. Sorry, that's the truth. $9 for Captain Fantastic, more Elton John, VG plus copy of that one. Hey, there's Phil Collins, no jacket required. VG plus copy for $9. We've got Stevie Wonder, the great Stevie Wonder. It's a fantastic record. Songs in the Key of Life, VG plus copy for $9. Heart magazine. This is actually a numbered copy, and it's $9. Now, you want to know what the number on this is? This is the funny part. Back then, albums were easily selling 1 million, 2 million copies. This picture disc of Heart is limited to, wait for it, 100,000 copies. This is number 44896. So if you like even numbers, and I can appreciate that, you're going to love that version. This is Marvin Gaye live at the London Palladium, VG copy for $9. Very cool. Don't really see many live Marvin Gaye records. This is Crimes of Passion by Pat Benatar, VG++ copy for $9. Miss Benatar. Ooh, a little Frank Sinatra. I was telling Audrey today that one of the greatest performance in the history of music is Elvis doing Suspicious Minds. I think in Vegas it probably is. I think it's in Vegas. Find it on YouTube. It's the greatest performance in the history of music. But the greatest recorded performance in music, I might argue, is It Was a Good Year by Mr. Frank Sinatra. Now, that is not on this album, unfortunately, but he does cover some interesting songs, including Sweet Caroline and Bad Bad Leroy Brown. So a little older Sinatra in this one. So $9 VG++ copy. Mr. Joe Walsh, my favorite member of the Eagles. Excellent copy of this one, $9. We've got Jimi Hendrix, the Essential Jimmy, for $9. And yes, it's got everything you'd expect on it. Are You Experienced? Purple Haze, Little Wing, and it goes on and on. Voodoo Child, Slight Return, bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. This is a soundtrack called Becoming from Netflix. It's $9 in excellent condition.
Roger will take Joe Walsh.
Roger wants Joe Walsh. All right, cool. Roger grabs Joe Walsh. Let me find Mr. Joe. There he is. Well, there goes the neighborhood, Roger. Thank you very much. This was featured a couple of weeks ago. I think Karin might have got it. It's 24 Superstar stamped in gold hits. This is an excellent version. Had another one come into the store. It's $9, but listen to the track list on this thing. If you want a mix of like really good, like late 70s, early 80s stuff, I'm going to read you the track list. Kenny Loggins' I'm All Right. We got Don't Stand So Close to Me by The Police. All Lotta Love by Air Supply. We've got Hold On Loosely by 38 Special. Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar. The Tide Is High by Blondie. But also Poco's on here. Ambrosia Whip It by Devo. The Pretenders, Brass in Pocket. Prince, I Want to Be Your Lover. Ellen Parsons Project, Games People Play, and I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. Are you kidding me? It's a fantastic set. So,
what's the price on the Heart record?
The Heart, I believe, was $9 for that. Super limited to 100,000 copies of magazine. Yes, it is $9. And the vinyl is in excellent condition on that one. Let's see what's up next. This is an artist I've never heard of. Marvin Payne and Guy Randall, The Plane Maker. It's a 2 LP, $5. Excellent condition on the vinyl. Got a little Roy Orbison VG copy for $5. There's only one Roy Orbison. And then finally, the Patsy Cline Showcase. $5 VG plus copy.
We had, hang on, sorry. 3 people comment for the Superstar hits. Jason was first.
All right, Jason grabs that first. Yeah, apparently we can't keep these in stock, Audrey. I mean, you rarely see a kind of a compilation that good. Most of the compilations are just like K-Tel Corp compilations from back in the late 70s and the 80s. Some of them are like, what is this? Anyways, all right, let's recap this crate. This is Ratt, Invasion of Your Privacy, VG++ copy for $29. Striper, To Hell with the Devil, $39. Got a little bit of ring wear there on the top and a little bit of a tiny little seam split there on the top of the record. But other than that, it's tip-top, and the vinyl is nearly perfect. It's excellent. That was Jimi Hendrix for $19. Robert Plant for $19. Discovery for $19. I think that's who it is. Taylor Swift, $24. Genesis, $19. Boston, $14. And Paul Simon, $14. Little Elton John for $4. Is that $14? Yep. Young Frankenstein for $9. Elton John for $9. Phil Collins for $9. Stevie Wonder, $9. Heart, $9. Marvin Gaye is $5. Is it $5? No, that's $9. Sorry. Pat Benatar is 9. Frank Sinatra, 9. Jimi Hendrix, 9. Netflix, that is becoming $9. And then the Playmakers, 5. Roy Orbison, 5. And Patsy Cline is 5 as well. All right, in case you joined us late, you can always comment after the show and say, hey, I was thinking about it, and I love me some Warren DeMartini Incendiary Guitars, and I want that Ratt record. I'll just hit us up on the website and just leave a comment on the website via like a little interactive chat. We're not there all the time. I mean, come on, no one's there all the time. But we'll get the message, or you can hit us up on socials as well. But website is always preferred.
Paula would like Sinatra, and then
Paula grabs Sinatra. All right, cool. Where's Frank? He's always right here next to Stevie, I think. Well,
and Randy wants Young Frank.
Oh, Young Frankenstein. Nice. There's Young Frankenstein for Randy. Thank you, sir. Good to see you today. Randy comes in the store the last 2 times, right when our UPS guy comes in, and his name is Randy too. So it's like, I see, and they once came in together at the same time. So it was like, hey, Randy. This is very easy on me. I didn't have to say hi twice to Randy. I could just say, hey, Randy, and I covered both bases. What was the other one? Frank Sinatra?
Yeah.
For Karen?
Or for Paula.
Oh, Paula. Okay, cool. Paula grabs Frank Sinatra. I know Frank was in here. Maybe he's in the other. Oh, there he is right there. Thank you, my good man. All right, cool. Frank Sinatra, looking dapper as always. All right, let me switch out this crate and run through the first crate one more time in case you're joining us late.
How much was the Rolling Stones RSC bottle?
The Rolling Stones, the UK version of their first album was $32.99, and then the live performance from back in October in New York at the club, there was $32.99 as well. All right, so back to the first crate of the night, and then tomorrow night we're doing a little bit of a free for all with some new stuff, and we'll feature some other stuff that we've gotten in, and maybe some stuff that's on the wall back there that needs a new home, like the Def Leppard Pyromania, or the Grace Under Pressure from Rush, or the Dio. Oh, there's a Dio over there. Nice. All right, cool. One more time through on this one, then we'll jump out of here. I wish I would have grabbed myself a water, but it's kind of too late. And I'm not asking you to get me a water, Audrey, but
Yeah, don't you have a water over there?
I drank it all. I was parched.
I can get you.
No, that's okay. But yeah, so I'm going to go have some water right after the show. $29.99. That is Fleetwood Mac Rumors. It's a clear vinyl, and it's in excellent condition. Did you say excellent? I said excellent. $24.99. $24 for Radiohead, The King of Limbs, VG++ copy. And that was the Beatles, $29. Excellent copy. That is a reissue, but beautiful condition. Pretty much brand new. Green Day, $29 for Nimrod. Nice. This is Ween. Should we say to hell with the devil? Let's do it. There it is. All right. In all of its glory. That is Ween. Excellent condition on the vinyl. This is $199 for Chocolate and Cheese. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Whoa, come on here, Stevie. He's out of control. That is $59, and that is Texas Flood. A beautiful, beautiful OG copy of this record. What's on here? I got to see. Pride and Joy. Well, you don't need to tell me anything. As long as Pride and Joy's on here, that's all I really need to know. There's other stuff, obviously. Love Struck Baby, Texas Flood, but Pride and Joy, one of the greatest blues songs, probably the greatest song that I loved his cover. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan's cover, though, of Superstition by Stevie Wonder. That was fabulous. It was great. Raven, excellent copy for $14. Once again, Raven again, $14. Creedence for $24, live in 1970. We have 2 copies of that, one from last night, one tonight. Europe, excellent copy of Wings of Tomorrow. Elvis, come on, baby, now, Elvis. That's sealed, $29. Yeah, sealed from back in the day, go figure. And that's $19, VG++. of via satellite from Hawaii. Stevie Nicks for 14. We had Dolly for 14. Sammy for 14. Jen's going to be like, if that makes it through, she might be like, you know that Sammy record, 3-lock box? I think you should maybe buy that tomorrow and bring it home to me, she might say. That is my prediction, because she said that last night, and little did she know we had another copy, because last night's copy was picked up after the fact by Jared, who messaged us after the show. So thank you, Jared. He picked up a bunch of stuff. There you go. Bobby Gentry and Glenn Campbell. We had Elvis. We had Elton John again. We had Dirty Dancing. Little Sammy Hagar, Standing Hampton. ABBA, The Jets, underrated band. I think these guys were great. You know, for the time, I get it. Patti LaBelle, Dolly, Jethro Tull, Earth, Wind and Fire, Wings, and Elvis in Girl Happy. Who's not girl happy, right? Exactly. Sorry about all these Post-it notes. They seem to have gone all over Audrey. So that's it. I think we're going to jump out of here for the night. Once again, that was the Stones record. Booyah. And that is 2263, because these are numbered. I wonder if the live album is numbered. No, that one's not numbered. But the track list on the live album, when they played at the Racket in New York, when the brand new album came out, they played Shattered, Angry, which is the new single, Whole World Wide, Tumbling Dice, Bite My Head Off, Jumpin' Jack Flash, and Sweet Sounds of Heaven with Lady Gaga. So there you go.
Paula will take Sammy Hagar, the second one.
Oh, the Standing Hampton?
The second one?
I think that's the second one, yeah. All right, Paula grabs Standing Hampton. Oh, wait, Paula, this is a moment, because the previous Standing Hampton was autographed. Ooh, sorry about that. Yes.
How much was
the Jethro Tull? I think that was $5. VG plus copy of Jethro Tull. So there you go. All right, so I'm going to go. We're probably going to pop out of here pretty quick. I'm going to go see how my Vikings are doing in the draft. All due respect to Cardinal fans, I get it. They're cool, but I was born in Minnesota. I'm loyal to this terrible, terrible franchise. It's had a lot of success over the years, but it's never won a Super Bowl. Go figure.
How much was Jethro Tull?
$5 for Jethro Tull. So I'm interested to see if the Vikings stood pat. I think they had the number 11 pick. Or if they swung a trade. Hopefully they didn't swing a trade into the top 5, because that never works out historically for the team that does that. And if they draft a quarterback specifically, but we shall see. We shall see. And then, and then we'll be back here tomorrow night. More good stuff, hopefully. It should be. And then next week, like I said, I think I'm going to start kind of formatting the nights, because we've got enough stuff here that we've been able to catch up on and get through. And we bought a really cool collection today. Tracy Chapman's big album. We got that into the store. We got some Billy Idol into the store today that came in. We got a Joan Jett Greatest Hits that I've never seen. We have a Joan Jett Greatest Hits. Remember last night, if you were watching, I was lamenting that Light of Day from Joan Jett, from the movie of the same name that starred Joan and Michael J. Fox in 1987. That is not on the Greatest Hits record. I got a Greatest Hits record in from 2010 today. Yeah, they were making vinyl in 2010. Go figure. It's a double Greatest Hits live album. I am ecstatic. It's got Light of Day on it and everything else awesome that Joan Jett has done over the years. So that was kind of one of the big records that we got in today. That'll be coming out next, maybe as early as tomorrow, but probably next week.
Ray will take the Jethro Tull.
Ray grabbing Jethro Tull. All right, Ray. Hey, cool. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. You just said something else, Audrey, but I didn't hear you.
Oh, you have some answers on your Vikings.
Oh, I see. We have some answers. They took J.J. McCarthy. Oh, J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, okay. And did they, let's see, did they trade up to do it? McCarthy went to the Vikings, or did they get him at pick 11? I guess that'll be the question. Hopefully they did not trade up. I beg that they did not trade up, at least into the top 5. And you know how to succeed in the NFL? I know we have no patience because, well, football's awesome, but we have no patience. You let your quarterback sit for a year and you let him learn. Tom Brady sat for a year Aaron Rodgers sat for a year, actually more than a year. Pat Mahomes, he was picked 10th, and he sat for a year. And how many teams have won Super Bowls with these guys? Yeah, exactly. Tommy Brady's like a Super Bowl discography himself. He's like the best. He's like the 6 Van Halen records that are all awesome, plus a little Sammy record in there to boot. Patrick Mahomes has won like what 3 Super Bowls now. That's how you win with a quarterback. You got to let him sit. Yes, I know Kyler Murray went to the Cardinals. It's just like, oh, we got to start him, but no, you don't. You bite the bullet. You tell the fan base to be patient. Oh, anyways. All right, cool. Hey, Ray, thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. So, all right, I'm going to go hopefully not lament the choice of J.J. McCarthy or McCarthy, whatever his name is. I don't even know his name. The Michigan quarterback. I guess they won the national championship. So we'll go see how it goes. And, yeah, that's it. Audrey, are we golden tonight?
We're golden.
Audrey's calling us golden. Last calls for anything that we might have had. Ratt or Fleetwood Mac, or I guess we sold the Great White, the Ween record, Stevie Ray Vaughan, or the Stones, Metallica, back in stock that we had of Load, Kill 'Em All, and Saint Anger. What else did we have in here? Oh, we had the Queensryche, so good stuff. So, all right, we still good, Audrey?
We're still good.
We're still good. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow night if you're around for Friday night fun here at the old Record Store of Love. And have a great night. Appreciate it. And if you see anything else in the show that didn't sell and you want to shoot us a message after the fact, we're still cool with that. We actually sold like, I don't know, there must have been like 15 records after the fact last night. So a lot of cool stuff went after the show that you'll never see again. So hopefully you didn't miss out on anything that you might have been considering last night or tonight. So cool. We're done. Thank you so much on behalf of Jenn and Audrey, who always do a fantastic job. Me, whatever it is, what it is. I try my best. Sometimes it's not the best. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, see you tomorrow night. Take